Good morning, beautiful people. How is everybody today? Just doing a little video on foot health. As I've done in the past, this is what's coming up. I'm going to go barefoot across a lot of that. I did it the other day and surprised. I was like, I was okay. It was uncomfortable. It hurt. I'm going barefoot. The ground's wet. It's uncomfortable, but it's real. It's how we should be. This is how we should be walking. Obviously not all the time, we can't do that, but whenever we can, we should be exposing our feet to nature, to the ground, to the stones, to the rock, I think, to the branch that just brushed against my feet. We're animals, and this is how animals get around. I've been doing it on and off for the last couple of years, or definitely the last year. It's only been a year actually, and it's good. It's just a good thing to do, I think. I mean, it would be a natural way to go. We are supposed to walk across. We're supposed to walk across. Obviously, I'd avoid that, but I'd avoid sharp rocks at least. It just makes you more aware of where you're standing. You've got to think more when we're going barefoot. Our feet naturally strengthen up anyway. My feet are stronger than they used to be. When I first started experimenting barefoot, my feet were super sensitive. They were like tissue paper. Now they're stronger. I'm able to consider taking something like this on. I'm going to aim for the flatter rocks, but sometimes I'll aim for, they're quite, look at them. That's a really jagged surface potentially. But I select my rocks. But because I've got foot trouble, sometimes I'll pause on a rock. Sometimes I'll pause on a rock that's really, what's the word, oblique. Sharp's not the word, but you saw the photo then. And I'll stretch the muscle. What's happening is, that really hurts, but if I stay there long enough, the pain goes away because the muscle's releasing. I've been to foot doctors in the past and they've said to me, roll your foot on a tennis ball or on a ball or something to release the muscles. That was with plantar fasciitis that I had. Well, this is, the ultimate tennis ball or ball, isn't it? Things like this. I suppose my point is, if we walked a lot more on natural surfaces, which consist of rocks and stones and dirt, like we're supposed to be, or like we evolved doing that, didn't we? It's only been the last few hundred years that shoes were invented, I assume. Or maybe back in the day we had a crude form of shoe. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't, maybe some of us did, maybe some of us didn't. The foot evolves to be very strong. The skin gets leathery and hard and protective. And as I'm walking on these stones, my heel's giving way under there, and I can feel the muscle stretch as I walk. The back of my calf is stretching because the heel is falling down between the gap, and it's allowing for a small stretch as I lever from it to the next step, and so on. Now this is massaging all the muscles, and it's stretching all the muscles because of the unusual shape my foot can take. Good boys, good girls. It's all right. Good, gorgeous little puppies. Gorgeous little puppies. Come on, it's all right. He's a good boy. Hey. So, it's an unpredictable surface, and the foot stretches, twists, contorts, and that's what our feet are supposed to do. That's what they evolved to do, and it's important for us to get them doing that. Because without walking on natural surfaces, our foot's protected on a layer of rubber and leather, or either or. See, I can quite comfortably pivot, manoeuvre, and carefully make my way across. If my feet were even tougher, I'd be able to really just walk across like this, like it was nothing. That's the power of, you know, truly strong feet. If I was to spend a lot of time walking on stuff like this, the skin would grow really strong. And oh, that it feels good. I just got one right up in between the foot, and it hurt, but it felt good. That tells me that the muscles really need this. So I guess the point of this video is, if anybody's got foot problems like I have had, and I'm getting to the bottom of it too, it's all to do with muscle release. YouTube or Google muscle release. I actually got a big crowbar because I had my right foot was sore for a long time, and I got a big crowbar, the pointy end, not the pointy end, but the V pointy end. I put a tea towel across my foot, and I put the wedge of that, because the muscle was deep in the foot here or here. And anyway, there's bones here. When you lift the foot, see the bones? I wedged the crowbar in there, I think it was, across a tea towel, and the weight of the crowbar just sat in it. I actually even put my foot on a ceramic ball, and then I did that as well. But the crowbar first, then I experimented with the ball under my foot, and I just held it there. It really hurt but felt good. And what happened was the pain went away after 30 seconds or something, and the muscle released. And that foot pain went away for a couple of days. And when it went away, I thought, should I fix it? So it went away for a couple of days. So then it came back. Good boy. It's a good boy. Hey, hey, hey. So the pain went away for a couple of days, and I thought, oh, I fixed it, but then it came back. So guess what I did? I did it again, but this next time's the time I put the ball under the foot to really put pressure on the muscles. I applied the pressure to the muscles, not to the bones. To the muscles, because we're releasing the muscles, we're not releasing the bones. I've done a lot of, like I've said before, I'm a qualified remedial massage therapist. That's not just massaging, it's a lot more technical than that. I want to advance my studies further in the new year. Anyway, I released the muscles doing that same technique the second time, and that pain's been permanently gone. I don't have it anymore. So now, see, my right foot's the one with the issue, but it's slowly but surely getting better. And I'm sure it's, the more I walk on, I'm going to try and target stuff like, to be honest, I haven't walked on stuff like this much, but I'm going to target it more, because I now am capable to do it. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's doable. And the more I do it, the more comfortable it would be. I was going to walk further on that, but those dogs, I was worried they were going to sound out the video. But I was going to go halfway or more, and I honestly could. So that's it. That's the video. I'm going to go now and do some trigger pointing on my back with hard rubber balls and that same ceramic ball I put under my foot to release muscles and stuff. If anybody's got aches and pains, it can often be locked muscles. That's why I had back trouble for years, was because my muscles on my lower left side were locked and putting pressure on the spine, or putting pressure on the bones, I'll just generalize, which was putting pressure on the spinal cord. Once those muscles got released by a remedial therapist that I booked in with just accidentally, she released all my muscles and all my back troubles were behind me. And that convinced me of the power of muscle release. So if anybody out there's got issues with aches and pains in their shoulders or their lower back, YouTube muscle release and trigger pointing. No matter what part of the body it is, it can be muscle related. It can be muscle related, okay? I might do some videos on what I do, but all my aches and pains, or many of them, are way behind me. It's great. Some wattle. I apparently. Okay, that's it. Everybody have a great day. This is what I walked across the other day. I walked completely across that and completely back across it. I was there, the strength is there. And this is what I'm walking on now, without being too phased. And the more I do it, oh man, some stones just hit underneath there and it felt good. It really did feel good. Uncomfortable, but good. And the more I do this, the more it's going to be good. I don't do it a lot, but I'm going to start doing it more. But I do it. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.